Hey guys, Denise Salcedo here for Red Carpet Report, and today we're talking to the final 5 on season 13 of So You Think You Can Dance? Next Generation.
Dance background do you have? Because you knew some terminology that really impressed me.
Oh, I mean, I was an arts kid, so I've been taking dance since I was a little wee toddler. So everything from ballet to jazz, and tap was one of my all-time favorites. So
Really?
I really dug deep into tap for years and years and years. Yep.
Can you explain to people that maybe don't tap how hard it was to go against the rhythm in the Nick Young piece?
It was very difficult. I mean, what people don't quite understand. I mean, because unless you're a tapper, you don't really
start dancing
get
on our own
like
here.
the little idiosyncrasies. You know what I'm saying? But as a whole panel of tappers, we were very wowed by the performance. And it's really difficult to kind of tone everything down and have it be all about the tap. And I'm glad that they actually did that today, because I think people need to see that as well. Tap for what it is in its rawest form.
Right.
For either of you, who was the most impressive today on the show?
Oh, that's a tough question because, it depends where you're going with that. I think for me, Tate is always impressive. She's a brilliant dancer. Sometimes the personality doesn't come out as much as it should. JT and that routine stole the show for me today. And there's lots of times where he's so super cute it drives me crazy, and this isn't just about cuteness. And every now and again, like the mirror routine that Travis did for him and Al's routine tonight, he delivers the goods, and he was brilliant in that routine. And as I said, if it was just about the pair of them, who are you best, the twosome, everyone else could go home, because those two just nail it every time.
Yeah,
Every
they're
time.
very consistent.
I want to ask, because amongst the So You Think You Can Dance fans, there's a thing called the ballroom curse, and they feel like the ballroom dancers get picked off one by one, and they kind of make it to top 6 and then they're gone. Do you have a thought about that?
I agree with them. There is a ballroom curse, there's no question. And Ruby, for one, is a much better dancer than just being a ballroom dancer. And she is the American champion as well. But who else do you send home? This is a terrible competition, and it's going to get worse. Imagine next week being cut out of the top 4. That's a killer.
Watching all this dance, does it ever make you guys want to get in a dance class and just dance?
Not in a dance class necessarily, but I'm just in my seat all the time. I mean, if you just kind of pay attention, I'm just always moving and grooving. I can't help myself. I was diagnosed with ADD when I was a kid because the teachers were like, he just cannot stop moving. When honestly, it was just me wanting to dance. It's just something that's always been in me.
Did you see Tate do an impression of Keita tonight? That's what I'm like when my pacemaker and defibrillator goes off. I just...
Next week is the 250th episode.
Yeah.
Through all the seasons, what would you guys have to say stands out for you guys, most memorable, favorite moment for each of you?
Some of my favorite moments are the moments in the beginning, like when I just got on the show. I didn't know what to expect. I was thrown into something completely different, and it was great to have Nigel and Paula there. I mean, honestly, they kind of guided me through my first steps. You know what I'm saying? It was something that was brand new to me, and I think now, I'm all in my zone now. You know what I'm saying? So I think those are my favorite moments.
I think my favorite moment was becoming Jason Derulo's mentor. But there are so many for me. Obviously, starting at just the very first season was remarkable that we got another season out of it. The Mia Michaels routines, the Wade Robson routines, that fabulous Thais Diorio cancer routine. So many that culminate again here with Travis Wall's mirror routine, and tonight Al Blackstone's Bojangles routine. It goes right the way through. There's always something magical every season.
Is there a style that's missing that you'd like to see on the show?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's interesting that we introduce so many different styles on the show. No, at this moment in time, listen, I was the one that said we should be doing Russian folk dancing. And did you ever see Russian folk? It was awful. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'm happy with where we're going,
Well, congratulations on 250 episodes. We look forward to next week.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you guys.
And Jason's going to be appearing soon. He doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know it yet. We've not told him anything.
Yeah, I just found out with y'all. Cool.
Thank you guys for watching our coverage of So You Think You Can Dance. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. And in the comments below, let me know who your favorite was tonight. And don't forget to vote.